So today I wanted to talk a little bit about migration of historical data and the various techniques that you can use to do that should you choose to move accounting system. So certain systems might use a third party. So if you look at Xero as a particular example, they have partners such as Move My Books or MMC Convert, which will, with certain systems, be able to extract that data, recode it and push it into Xero in exactly the same format. Outside of that, you could just put an opening TB position in, or you could do balances per period, certainly for the last year, so that when you start doing your accounts in the new system, you at least have a comparative when you start one month to how that month performed in the last year, so that you can see any comparisons to your last year's performance. Now, all of those various areas, in terms of if you're using one of those third parties can be a little restrictive. Largely as it's very much a copy and paste exercise. So if you have your old system and it's presented in this way, what that third party will do is they will take that data and they will copy and paste it into your new system. Now, in the migration phase, you might want to change something. Certain processes that you do in your old system, you don't quite know how they're going to work out. People make mistakes, and you might want to present certain data or certainly change something through the migration process so that you continuously improve. And the conversion stage is certainly a good time to do that because you're moving anyway. So there are other systems that you can do a full transactional migration, cloud-based accounting systems, and we have implemented those systems with a great deal of businesses. Extracting the old data from the old system, remapping that into a desired format, and then re-importing all the history. So from a compliance perspective, when there are certain rules that say that you're supposed to keep data for a certain period of time, 7 years, you can migrate all the history without any concern, which means that you can get rid of the old system in the comfort that you have all of the old transactional data that you need, also remapped into a new format, which is exactly how you want to run the business in the future. Also, when we do these migrations, if you have used something which has document imaging, we can embed all those document images through that migration process so that you don't lose the electronic attachments. So there are certain ways of doing this. Certain systems work in certain ways, will allow more things than others, if you like. So make sure you're aware of these if you do wish to migrate your historical data, because it might impact which system you use.